Hello, it's Elaina Strongbow from SodaTutorials.com, Elaina's main game name, and today I'm sitting outside in the Drakfeld area outside the Graff Gem mines. I'm putting together a new playlist for mines in the game. There's been a lot of changes since the introduction or reworking of certain areas over the past couple of releases. So where people tip to go to Verdantis mine to get copper, that's not really an option anymore, not as good of an option. Serpent Spine had iron, but that's not really a good one. That one's been redone, so it's, you really need to go to Spectral Foothills. Graff Gem mines, except for copper stuff. So I'll put a little series. I just recorded one a little bit earlier on the Spectral mines for iron, and now I'm going to talk about just this one's going to be on copper and the Graff Gem mines. So if you look at the Novia here, I always start off here with the Central Brits. So here's Central Brit. Soul Town's down here, Desolus, you got the Drakfeld area. You need to get to the Graff Gem mines, you need to get up to the Drakfeld area. That takes you through Vauban Pass, which can be a pain in the butt. Lucky enough, right before this, I just put a video on the best path I've found to run through there and probably not die. I say probably because there's no guarantee on that. Yeah, you can check that out in the playlist. It'll be listed as Vauban Pass. You can search that in my playlist at SodaTutorials.com on the YouTube channel. But once you get through there, you have to go to the north end up here and get to the Graff Gem mines. So you got Port Graff over here. That's a pretty known one, and so is Spite. If you've gone on the Path of Love, I think you end up at Spite. So it's up here. So I'm going to go into that area, and then we're going to show you how to get to the mine once you're in there, and then just show you on it. It's probably one, I think it's one of the classic mines. It's the normal one with kobolds and mine carts. Just want to show where it's at and then what you can get. I'm going to do one lap on it just to show kind of the content, how much stuff you can get from it. Make sure I've got nothing in here, or how much loot you can pick up. And there are multiple levels. I'm only going to stay on the top level right now. I really just focus on copper, and that's where you can get copper. So let's pop you down here. Hit E to go in. While we're loading in, bottom right corner of the screen, whatever way that is, depending on how my camera's facing, a little YouTube icon. If you find the content useful, please go ahead and click on that. Subscribe to the channel. I'll talk about that again at the end of the video as well. So, in this last release, looks like they did do some performance. So some of the scene loads have gotten better, and definitely some of the performance in here has gotten quicker. Yay, Portalarium. There's more to be done. But that's it. So inside the area here, what you need to do to get here, you start over here. You're going to come in and come to your left. You're going to run past the camp, a bunch of guys, kobolds and stuff shooting at you. Run past them. You can take a right here, and there's a ladder. Climb up the ladder. You can run across here, and you'll see a bridge off to your left. Do that, and then I'll show you. You can either run down, around, and in, or you can just drop down through on here. So we'll see how that goes. So that's going to be my path. That's how I get from the entrance to the mines. I'll leave that there. I have what's it called? Oh, is it sprint or dash or what? Sprint. I've got sprint opened up, so I always throw that on and try to run. I'll try to run invisible for a second. Usually they'll discover me and I'll reappear. There, they found me. So we're past the little camp, and we're looking for the entrance on the right. And you'll see it right here. And you can run around, and if someone's following you, just run to it and hit the E key while you're going up. There is a bear. You can kill the bear, but I'm not going to do that today. So run across the bridge. I'll get my dash back up. There are some skeletons here. They'll pop up and look all menacing. You can run through them. They're not that bad. Here's a guy. Jump. See how I faked him out? Haha. Now you can run down around the path here. What I typically do is I run right down to here. I jump up onto the rock, and I literally stay close to this, and I fall into the entrance. Run it. You can run around and do it. There's some kobolds. It's just quicker that way to do that. So loading up here. So I'm going to stick on the top level. I'll show you the map layout, and then we can go from there. So one of the other reasons you want to go for copper, I don't know what the two is. I definitely know that one of them it gives us tin. I know iron will give you tungsten and nickel. Copper will give you tin and one of the other two. Tin is like mad money. It's worth a lot. It just comes up a lot. In fact, let me, I usually do it at the end, but I'll go ahead and bring this up right now. Let me, yeah, here it is. tin is running at 125 a piece. If you collect 10 tin, you get a, you can sell that for over 1,000 gold pieces. So, nickel is 80. I think tungsten is 65. Tin is money. So even if you just want to go, if you're going tin hunting, you're really saying you're going copper hunting. You can't get it without copper. So that's another reason to hit out here in the mine on this. So just heads up on that. Hop back in. Now, do I have food up? Yes. Do I need my phoenix? Yeah, I'll bring him up. I like my phoenix. I'll cast my spell. Alright, so I got a spell. Oh, let's get the deck. Need to make sure I pick out the right deck. Hello, bird. Bird, bird. Okay. For this one, I'm just using my straight archery deck. These guys aren't mage throws or anything. I'm just going to do that and beat up on them on this. Oops, I want to equip. So I got my straight archery deck. Nothing in my inventory here. It's all napped away. Alright, so my straight archery deck always has rapid fire. Always has disabling shot. Shield of air from getting beat on. Mulatto, I'll use that one. But it's pretty much these, so I'll throw ice shield on. Why not? Alright, so I run in. Oh, before I do that, let me do that. I don't want to get aggro yet. Let's bring up the map and show you what the map looks like on here. I'll show you where I'm going to be running from. So, this is the main entrance. Basically, circling this area is where a good set of the copper. There's a little bit of gold over here, a couple undead guys. This is really considered level 1. So you can make your way around this. It responds pretty good. If you get down past this, there's a pass you can go to, but this really gets to what we call level 2 in the mine. If I look at this, this has got copper as well, but there's a little bit more harder creatures in here. So you're going to get bigger, some more kobolds, some kobold mages, some satyrs, earth elementals, but there's gems as well. But this is still all copper and gems. Now, if you want to get past that, you can work your way through this area here. There are a couple of satyrs and stuff. There is a, here's your end room. There's a breakable wall here. Then if you get down here, you're in the 3rd level. It's all earth elementals in here. It's gems and gold. I don't go here for gold. If you're really going gold hunting, you'll see the next video I'll be making on Elysium Mine. I really never go down here. I pretty much only stay on this one on the upper level. I just come here for copper. If I'm running low on here, I may make my way down here and buzz around this a bit. But I pretty much stay up here and kind of bounce this. So this is my area for copper. I really don't go for gold in here. If you can make your way down there, then you're doing good. That was always hard for me as a newer character getting down there. So, yeah. So that's it. So I'm going to stay up here on the up one. Just, I go to my right. And then strength of earth there, and then I turn off auto attack, and I take who I get, and I just start working around. You can see the copper is already there in front of me. Oh, there's a shock monkey in this one. This one has shock monkey. I forgot about that. Shock monkey alpha. Crazy monkey. I should be playing my Peter Gabriel movie music. But I think I'd get a flag on YouTube. Some metal scrap. Sometimes you get some mechanical parts. Nothing big on them. Just gotta kill him. I should actually not drain him all the way so he doesn't respawn fast. So I start here. I run to the right. I start on this one. Look at this. Crazy pathing. And I'll start getting my parts here. I do watch around, see if anybody's coming. The guys are all over here somewhere. So I'll work back to the right, and that's just my pattern. I work to the right. I don't know why. Creature of habit. So there's always sometimes one. There's sometimes one here. There's sometimes one here and here. You see this one's up. And then the one on the wall on the left. That's really what you find in this corner of it. And we'll go over to this other platform. I have to kill a couple of guys. And then we'll get going from there. There's this guy here. And for the folks watching this on YouTube, I'm actually starting to record these live on Twitch. You can check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Elaina Strongbow. And I'm actually starting to do these live. So I'm actually recording these videos live while streaming them. So if you want to see me doing this and ask questions or put things in, go right ahead. So you see the schedule out there. I'll try to be a little heads up on when I'm doing it. I'm finding this Wednesday, this Saturday night's a good time for me. Cobalt Slag Sword. Also, don't loot them all. Leave something on. If you're having troubles killing these, you need to fight them one at a time. If you leave something on them, then you will get, they'll respawn. It'll take a little bit more time for them to respawn. Alright, let's see here. There's a guy over there, but he hasn't seen me. I haven't put my weapon away, but I'm still pretty charged up there. Wow. Hear that lag. So let's get over here. Well, there's a guy here. Well, there's two. So I'm going to get a few guys here. Now, if you're getting beat on these guys down here, you are newer. I'm going to show you something that I don't consider it an exploit, as long as you're just not, I think, completely abusing it. Watch what happens when I jump on here. Hey, you got to run over here. It buys you some time to heal. You know, do some damage. They start taking it out on you again. Then, to be honest, just jump off the ledge and see if we can fire up. I can't. Alright. Alright, one's down. I'm gonna get another guy on me because my Phoenix just died. That's two. Usually I never pull 3 on this. This guy won't kill me. I'm just doing normal shots on him now. Ooh, critical shot. So, let's get his loot. Put away my weapon because I do need to heal up. So the Phoenix can't really take out these guys at this point, which is fine. What it does do is it takes away aggro on them. So I like having them up for that. So if you can get one of these summon pets, yeah, get one. They're cheap to cast, and they may just save you by kicking one of the guys, the little beasties, off. Sometimes there's a copper node there, or sometimes here. Stop marching in place. Alright, what do we got? I'm not even checking experience on this at this point. You get experience for mining the ore on your crafting. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot what it's called. Your something. Someone corrected me. I think that was Arius. They corrected me at one point in life. It's called your producer experience. I call it crafting experience because it says crafting here. And adventuring is called adventurer experience. Whatever. So you'll get experience for crafting. Mining is good crafting experience booster. So even if you're not a big metal maker, go mine. So you can kill monsters, get adventure experience, and you're gonna get experience in this one. I know, like in Elysium mines, every node I hit is like 500 XP. Now, part of the latest release, R43, they added to the map. If you look on the map here, there's nothing. So the map isn't up to date yet from sotomap.com, which is fine. What they've done is they've added an entrance in here to another area where there's lots of gems. There's a couple of copper pieces, but it's really lots of gems. I'm not hunting for gems. I'm here for hunting for copper. So I'm going to skip that part. And there's another entrance to it over here. Actually 2 more entrances. So, but that was cool. They did add it in. It was fun. I went through and looked at it. Yeah, it's got different monsters and stuff, and it will actually drop you down to that second level, skipping over the undead. So you could do that. But, you know, I said old habits. I'm full up here. Oh yeah, don't forget to break your crates. One reason I do this, I can't open this while I'm in combat. I wasn't in combat. You creep. There should be a dude here. There he is. So I'm going to cast Disabling Shot. And watch how much slower he's coming to me. The slower he comes to you, the less he's going to hit you. The less damage you're going to take. So, yes, Disabling is a bread and butter monk. Oh, this guy just spawned too. And he's respawned faster because I took all his loot. I'm not worried about dying here, so particularly, so I'm just taking them. The Cobalt Slag Swords, you can get a pattern from them. That's why I do collect those. Now, sometimes there's one here or one here. I do like those, so you can salvage those on a table. It's like a 1% chance. You don't get many of them. But if you do, you can make a sword look like one of theirs. That big saw-looking things with a hook on the end. Looks like the Urukai, the dudes from Lord of the Rings, the ugly-looking dudes. There's my tin. When you see one tin, think 125 gold. Just nice icing. Boy, I'm getting some lag down here. I wonder why. So here, now there's 2 ropes here. I always take the ropes, small bags, banners and stuff. They're expensive to make. So at one point I looked, I had like 400 ropes from all the mining I've done. So, all right. There's some more copper. 2 down here. Now I ditch over here. I do go into here to hit those skeletons and get those couple of gold pieces. Not because I want gold, but because it kills a little bit of time and it helps the respawning. And when I get back up here, it's had more time to respawn. Now, this one's here. I typically would bypass it, but it's up, so I'm going to take it. How am I doing? Light spell needs a boost, and Strength of Earth is fine. And you hear that crackling noise? That's from the roof. It does nothing. It means nothing. It's just a sound effect. So, oops. I'll reset. Oh, here's someone. Oh, he's back. See, if I wouldn't have done that. So you see his big sword? Yeah, so if you can get a pattern, you can craft a one-handed sword and make it look like that. This looks really cool. So that's why I take those, to try and get a pattern from them. Let's get my health up a little bit. Sometimes these guys can be a pain in the butt. So I come in, I go to the first. Sometimes there's one guy here. There's always someone here. Archers are easy. The hardened skeletal dudes are a pain in the butt. A little bit tougher. The guys with the big hammers, they stun you. So yeah, here's your gold, all your gold nuggets in here. Yeah, just go out and pick this. They said this kills some time so I can get back to the other one and get back to my copper. So it's worth coming in here for that. We always call it the side room. I don't know. The skeleton side room. Usually if you're with someone. If you don't know this about the mines, they are a single instance, so I'm not going to see any other players in here. The only way to get other people in there is to form a party, and then you all can come in here together if you want to. I do that a couple of times with people on stream. Sometimes I'm helping out new people. Sometimes someone's just, I gotta go get gold or silver and keep the monsters off me so I can just mine. Okay, I'll come down and do that for them, or do that together. We'll get this. Meticulous 2. So, 2 on that one, fine. So is this one harder than Spectral mines? I think Spectral for an iron mine is harder than this one. Boy, I still got a stuttering. There's probably a guy out here. Back up again. If not, so we come. Oh, look, that popped back up. See, sweet. I think there are more on the first level. There's more things in the Spectral mine, so you're going to get more nodes on one round. Here, you're not going to get as much. So we'll see what the total is. I think I got 44 on iron on the Spectral. And this corner's one. On one round, I got 44 iron nodes, or iron ore from the nodes. Let's see what we get here. Meticulous 2. Sweet, 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 sweet. Ah, so tin and tungsten. So it's nickel, tungsten, and on iron it's tin and tungsten on copper. 125 gold. 65 gold. Almost 200 gold right there. So people ask, how do you make money? Mine. People buy this. I mean, literally will buy this. There are vendors buying ore all the time. You can sell it. Now, if you need it, use it. But I mean, it's to me, it's one of the quickest way to get money is selling resources. I got another tin there. Another 125. Shock monkey's up. Touching my bird. see if I can fire him. Whee! That's still just such a cool looking. Ah, don't knock me out. All right. Boy. Metal, scrap, and gold. Nothing big. There's a room over here. There's never anything in here. It's either here. We're back to the beginning where we started. Nothing's on this wall. So that's really it. Let me pop up out of here and we'll just kind of see what we got on the first level here. And if I didn't get enough, so 14, 44, 14. You've got more paths to do on here. I said I could run down and show you the second level. I'm just doing this kind of an intro video. It's I'll show you where it's at. I got some time on this. So this guy's back up. That's the third time that one's been up. So I'm going to switch to an undead deck because there's some... Oh, he's on my bird. That's fine. Let's stay on my bird. I'm going to switch to my undead archery deck. This is really just changing out my spell decks. So you come around here, you come straight from that mine, you come straight here. There's always one or two guys here. This is an archer, so he's easy to do. Oh, he's down already. Oh, this guy's still coming after us. Go away. Bird, what'd you bring me? Oh, I ran away. Wasted all... Get back here. Anyways. Oh. There's the other archer. Alright, so they're down. This actually goes to that new area. I think. I know I can't drop in here. I can actually get down here and get down to the second level, but I'm just by the entrance here. I like coming down this way because I get, I can start picking them off in small groups as an individual player, and I want to show you that. You'll get some guys here. So hit one of them. Back up. These are both archers. This is not a hard one. I just one-shotted that dude. That was awesome. Alright. Let's take his stuff. Crappy longbows and stuff. My phoenix has died over there with the cobalt, which is fine. I'll just recast him. Oh, he's back. Alright. I think you can get off one of the passages, Spindrift Passage, if you have the key over there. This does nothing. There's nothing down here. You always come down the thing you want to follow the mine path, especially. So you can fall down here. There's a shock monkey here. I forget this mine has shock monkeys. You can see them. They're kind of little ghostly images. You can see them through the wall, too. You do get mechanical parts. I don't know what those are used for once in a while. I always get gold and scrap. Who's fighting? Oh, so he's come in. That guy's seen him from the level 2 area. Saw my bird. So he's aggroed him. That means there's another guy here too. This mage. So sometimes the bird works for you, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, don't shoot fire at me. I need to get off this deck. This is my undead deck. Alright, so he's gone. So I'm going to just take his sword and leave his gold so he doesn't respawn. I'm going to put this away, get out of combat and switch back to my bread and butter. Just play an old archery deck. So this is level 2. Here's a guy coming out. Hello, Mr. Strength of Earth up again. Oh, this is the foreman. Watch out for these guys. He has like 800 points. He's going to have more than the other ones. Now the reason why... What was that lag? He takes a little bit more juice to kill. It's fine. Whenever you see the foreman, the only reason why he's popping up is he's going to give you a copy of the key or drop the key to get to that passage that was back up there. So if you see him, go ahead and try and get on him. Here's the Graff Gem Mines to Spindrift Passage. So that key allows me to go to that door and go to the Spindrift Passage and get somewhere else. You can take all his, so he's not going to reappear. He only comes once once you got the key. Now, over to the right are 2 Earth Elementals. I stay away from them for right now. I'll take that. I run over here to this corner. If I haven't aggroed anybody, I take this copper chunk here. And you can see there over there's a mage, there was a kobold dude. Over there, there's one hanging out there. That's a satyr archer. So, what you want to do in this level 2 area is to work it slowly, pull 1 or 2 in, kill them and work through them and just work around it. Try not to loot them. So he's already seen me, he's teleporting. Archers and mages have the least amount of armor, they're easier to get through. This is one place I do like for emeralds. So if I come down here to get emeralds, not just copper. Oh, this guy's coming. Let me get one shot on him. I'll just take a sword. Oh, the gold is so tasty. All 25 is the max you can get on him. Well, here's a copper node. We'll do 1 round of copper. Now you can see there's the satyr and the fighter who has the axe, and you have the archer. Oh, meticulous too. Oh, you interrupted me. The archer did. Typically what I do is, since these are the last ones, I kill the archer first. Now him, I'll shoot a shot into him, so I don't have to worry about him, and I'll just work on the archer. And I'm almost dead, so I better get my butt up there. Hey, don't shoot me in the butt. Alright, let's get over here. Ran low on my mana. Ah, you're back. Alright, that's enough. I can take him on now. So the one guy's down. He's down to 76. He's not gonna hurt me. So, get my stuff away here. Got anything cool on him? I'll take the arrows. Ah, I've aggroed this guy. So, disabling shot on him. Then I can just kite around him. Okay, root should jump. Not so much worried about my health at this point with these guys. I'm just worried about my focus. I'm really down on my focus. So he's gone. So there's that. Anything cool? Oh yeah, it's gold. Check them. I've never found it. People are telling me they found in these mines on the elementals. Where's the elemental? Nah. Crap. I'll take the Satyr Axe. Like the other ones, you get a pattern. I've never gotten a pattern. This will take you up to that new area. This is what they added in. But I'm not going for that. Just want my copper. Bow away. Here's some more pickaxes. If you run out, you can get pickaxes here on the second level or on the first level. You can't get it on the third level, I don't think. I don't think there's any down there. So yeah, so I always refer to this mine as, hey, People Soda, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining the Strongbow army. Got a tungsten here. I call it, when getting into this area, it's almost like it's space flight. You got a capsule, you try to insert yourself into an orbit. Once you've actually got into this area, you've got your main stuff, then you can take care of, they're going to pop up again and again, but not all at the same time. And you can just kind of work it through. So once you get inserted into level, then you can grind around and do this. It's just hard getting in here for the first time. What did I get? Level 72 on that one. Must be raising that. Yeah, I'll take everything. Hey, I'll take all this. I cannot leave items? Ah, whatever. Now, I know I have another elemental here somewhere. There's a copper. I'll see, so those guys are already starting to respawn back there. Tin and tungsten. Remember, almost 200 there. Here's one. Now, by the time I'm done with this, the first area will be open. So, I don't know, maybe you go around the first area a couple times, you know, 3, 4, or 5 times. Come down here, do this once or twice, change of pace, and head back up there. Just as long if you're copper hunting, just, you know, keep banging away until there's no more copper. Another 10, another 125. Now, oh, there's a piece right there. No, Pivo, this isn't, you're not going to take a virtue hit for taking stuff. If you're in a town, like an NPC town, a regular town, that's where you get the hits. But if you're in a mine, a dungeoning area, you don't take the hits. The greatest example of that is Tenebrous Harbor. East or west of Nightshade Pass, past Yennefer, and then there's Tenebrous Harbor. It's a level 5 area, but it's a ransacked town. But there's like 4 or 5 armories there. You can go into the armory and steal all the armor that's in there, come out and make like 500-600 metal scraps in one pass of the town. It is a level 5 area, but it's not a virtue hit at all. So if it's in the mine on there, pick it up. Typically we're picking up because someone's just, you know, I'm with someone and their pickaxe is done. You know, they crapped it out. If I don't feel like running up, I've got all prosperity tools, so I'll loan someone that, say, hey, use this till we get back. And just remember to take it back since it's worth 40,000, 50,000 gold pieces. So I got it. Hey, he saw me. He's at me. Shot me in my butt. Hey, stop that. Alright, so. And for you folks that are watching this video once it hits up YouTube, so yeah, I am live streaming this while I'm recording it, which is why I'm actually talking to people. So, just so you know that, that's why that's happening. So we're gonna buzz you. Oh, monkey, leave me alone. I'm actually running up and out. So I've done a pass on the bottom, the first level, and I've done a pass on the second level for copper. So let's get up here to where we're not being touched. I think that's it. How did I do? So 25. So yeah, I think it takes a little bit longer to get copper in here, but you'll get some gold. You'll definitely get that tin, which is definitely worth it. Oh, he's following my bird. Get out of here. Yeah, I'll pop out all the way. I'm not gonna let him kill my bird. You know, you're going to get other things that are going to be of value. Definitely the gems, the emeralds can be up there for the green ones. I think the emeralds go for Guyism, so for earth enchantments and stuff. I think the purple ones that are down there, amethyst, I believe it is, are for moon stuff. So doing stuff that's, you know, for the moon mage stuff. So enchant, once again, putting gems and socketing stuff. So yeah. So this is Graff Gem Mines, north part of Drakfald. There's a video prior to this one. We'll be linked to this one. It's going to show you how, if you need to get through Evolve and Pass. This is the mine you want to go to that's going to be for copper. We're going to get out of here. There are kobolds here. Ah! So, afraid of them, I just need to. There's going to be a bunch of them. So, let me get out of here. I'll talk while I'm walking. So, I did the first video on the mining is about spectral mines. We're focused right now to go to get iron. This is the mine we focus on to go to get copper. The next video is going to be is where we go to get gold and silver, and that's in Elysium mines for now. Well, it's like this one. The first 2 levels are gold, like the one we just came out of, but the 3rd level, which I'll go down to, is where you can go down and get silver. And silver's the money. Silver right now on average for about 100 pieces sells, I think about 6,000 gold for 100 ore. So if you wanted to go buy it off a vendor, finding it for 6,000 is a selling rate. It means you can sell it to people for 6,000, or you can sell it to vendors for around. You can find some vendors selling for buying it for 5,500 or 5,000 to 5,500. So you can make money on getting. Don't slow me down. On getting silver. So this is going to be put in a playlist that is, the mining spots or the mining areas for Shroud of the Avatar. And I said I'm just redoing this since they've changed all the mines and updated other ones and just made it different to get at. So that is it for this one. So if you've got any questions, are they coming after me? Seriously. Oh, look, the merchants are going to fight them. I actually did bring kobolds up here once and they killed these guys. I just thought that was funny. Anyways, so if you got any questions or comments, throw them on the video, thumbs up or thumbs down. This is Elaina Strongbow from SodaTutorials.com. At the end of this, you can see a video link to the previous one. Hey, that's Bronk Lee. I gotta say hello to him. He's from my guild. I'll have to redo the outro on that, which is fine. So, anyways, at the end of this, you're going to see a video pop-ups. There's a link to the previous video, which will be how to get through Vauban Pass in this instance. Below that is a link to the Soda Tutorials website, what I'm up to, what I will be doing, what I have been doing, and then you see a picture of me in the fairy wings, which you can click on that. And if you want to follow the channel there on YouTube, that'd be really appreciated. If you're finding the content useful, that's just a great way to acknowledge it. That's it. You take care now. Have a good one.